if you were really in that place from jump, you would have never had or been wifed. Let's remember, you were wifed to this person who was treating you like girlfriend material. So you're having a personal conversation, boo-boo. That's what this is.
Yeah, you know what? There's a whole thing about how social media are contributors, actors, people on whatever verb we want to use. Lord, it's almost time for this podcast to be over. I'm losing all the words. Whatever now we want to use. How short term of a memory they have. Like we're not supposed to remember. And right. See, it's one thing. And I am all for a person being able to have their failures, flops, and foibles in life. Everybody should be able to have those without judgment, because the moment you start to judge somebody else is the moment you have your own. What I don't care for is when you try to stand in your new truth as if that has always been your truth. Right? You don't get to then be like, I was never that person. Well, let me speak now from this loftier position. And if Sierra is elevated in her thinking about herself and her womanhood and what she values for herself and how she demands to be treated, wonderful for her.
Right.
What you don't get to do is then tell me anything about how I should live my life.
And
about my process and getting to where I am.
That I'm trying to bash Sierra because
Body Party is the jam.
Right,
and my goodies. My goodies.
I'm still about my goodies. I may have to play it later on today. Flashback Friday. But what I am about is, if you are especially a woman of color, especially a black woman, especially an African American woman, if you're going to get up there and say something like that, you have to start it off with, this is why I was, this is where I am. And this is why I'm saying this. But to your point about just standing up there in your new truth as if it's where you've always been, I remember years ago when marriage equality actually was passed, and there was this woman down in some state I don't even need to know about, but she had been married and divorced thrice. And she said that because she was born again Christian, she could not issue marriage certificates. This is a woman that I gave 7 seats in the mezzanine to. Rear mezz, 7 seats. Sit it the down. Because you just yesterday found God at your 4th marriage, right? So we have to be really careful when we go standing out there like I'm the new truth and I'm the this, that, and the third thing. You have to remember that if you're going to stand in these social media spheres and say these things, not only is everything Googleable, people don't forget. So actually use that by saying,
well, not only
this
that,
is me,
don't forget,
this is where I am now.
Black Twitter keeps a deep archive, and they will pull it up for you in the blink of an eye. Like,
Black
nobody
Twitter
wants
is the elephant of Twitter. You better know that right there. Black Twitter will pull up your old CompuServe BBS chats and put it up there for you to remember who you were. Okay. Right. We can't do that. We can't be that person. Now, in the spirit of what she said, I think it's pretty cool for her to wish women to do better for themselves. But use yourself as an example in a positive way. Don't try to drag other people. It was so divisive. Y'all need to level up. I mean, and it wasn't all she said was level up, right? But the actual text was, too many women want to be married, but you're walking in the spirit of girlfriend.
I don't even know what that means. Okay, we got to let it go because we're about to run out of time. Yeah. I don't know what that means in the spirit of girlfriend.
Well,
I don't.
That may be a podcast later this year. Dr. Nikki, always a pleasure. Tell us about where we can find you on social media.
Yes, you can find me at. See, I keep a two. I started with a two and I ended with a two.
And I didn't understand.
And you don't even know why.
What was
You didn't know
going
where it was
on?
going. Let me tell you something. I had to
confused.
rein myself in because it was about to
Right.
get out of
I was
control.
like, is she going to sing the whole
I
thing?
do. I do have self regulation. I do. I brought myself in. You can
Good.
find me on Twitter at Dr. Nikki Knows. You can find me on Facebook at Dr. Period Nikki Knows. There's no period on the Twitter. And you can check out my Psychology Today profile if you're interested in therapy services here in the Houston area. And look for me. I think next month I'm also going to be able to, I'm going to go on and engage in the Black Therapy for Black Girls directory. So you can probably find me there coming up in the month of February. You can always find me on Doopy Deeps with Dr. Nikki. Now you can find us and subscribe on iTunes, Google Play, and iHeartRadio. So we are everywhere. You have hashtag no excuses. Subscribe, keep up with us, communicate with us. We're interested to hear your thoughts. Always, we want you to join in the conversation. We want to hear what you have to say, and we want to hear what other topics and things you want us to talk about.
Do you have any idea what we're going to talk about next week?
I could probably have an idea, but can I tell you right now? You see what I'm saying?
I
They're
can
two different
have.
things.
I love that. I can have an idea. But will I?
Will I?
Dr. Nikki, always a
question.
pleasure. We'll
This is
see
real.
you next Friday.
Y'all have a good one. Till next time. Bye.